Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm finally getting to review Vitaly's 2013 Mazda Speed 3. I'm really excited for this review. There's not too many of them on YouTube. This is more of a rare car in my opinion, so we'll get on with it. So starting off with the interior of the car, this car has a mix of leather and cloth accents. The seats are really good, they hold you in really tight. Good thigh bolsters and good torso support as well. Also a nice leather wrap steering wheel with red stitching. Alright, so one great feature of the interior is this car has keyless entry and keyless startup. All you have to do is put this down and press the start button. It also has buttons on the outside of the car where you can lock it easily. And this car does have the technology package as well. Has a nice nav screen here. And also some gauges up here. It tells you your fuel economy, stuff like that. Also in the middle it has a nice gauge cluster, and right in the middle you can see your boost gauge. So starting off, the first thing you'll see is that this is a 6-speed manual car, and we are on a bit of an incline already, so we'll go ahead and test out the clutch a little bit. Pretty easy clutch. It is on the heavier side, but it's much easier to get quicker shifts in this car. So once we get onto the road here, we can test out the suspension a little bit. But just some specs on the car. Like I said, it's 2013, and these Mazda Speed 3s come with the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged. They make about 265 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. But right away, taking some corners, this car is really planted. No real signs of body roll at all. The car does stay planted really well. So now we're gonna go out on the road here. We can test out this car a little bit better. Alright, so right away you can easily tell this car is turbocharged. Not too much lag. So we'll give it another acceleration clip here. Since this car is front wheel drive, there is a bit of torque steer. So to a kind of a new driver, it will be something to get used to. But this car really does get going in a straight line. And compared to my Camaro, I'd say this car is a little bit better on back roads, since it is a little lower to the ground. It has a little bit firmer suspension, I think, than my car. But as you saw in the race, we basically tied in the race. This car is stock, no mods on it yet, but these things can get seriously fast when you mod them out. Alright, so going around a little bit faster corners here. The car does stay really planted. Also, since the clutch is pretty heavy and really short, it is easy to get some downshifts. Obviously this isn't my car, so I'm not the best at it. But overall, a really good performance car. So now into the interior features a little bit. One thing really cool about this car is it has blue lighting down by your feet. Just kind of a gimmick, but it is really cool at night. We'll get some night shots of it. Also, this nav screen has a night mode. I've never seen that before in any car with a nav screen. You just hit this button and it goes into night mode. It is much better when it's darker out, and it doesn't blind you as much like that one does. Also, in the mirrors, it has an integrated blind spot monitoring system. Can't tell it now because we're not really in traffic. I'll get a shot of that too. But overall, this car does have a lot of really good interior features for not too big of a cost. Going back to some of the interior pieces of the car, the elbow rest is nice and padded. Also, this stuff up here doesn't really feel cheap. It is kind of rubberized. There is some plastic in here, but I do believe that Mazda did a really good job of not making it really seem cheap. Even though this is a Japanese car, they made it kind of seem a little bit luxury too. Also, one thing inside of the mirror is you can hook it up to your garage. So you can just press one of these buttons and it will open up your garage. I'm not sure how you do that, but that's also pretty cool. So now we'll test out the 0 to 60 real quick. Put in first gear, rev it up to about 4. A lot of wheel spin. Obviously, I'm not a professional driver and this isn't my car. And for the record, that 0 to 60 clip was filmed on a racetrack, so completely legal right there. So another thing that adds to the daily drivability of this car is it is a 4-door. And sitting behind myself, I'm 6 foot tall and I sit in the back of these seats really good. Also in the back, they're really comfortable as well. Same leather setup. And also you have a cup holder spot right here with a nice padded armrest. So as always guys, thank you all for watching. I've been